I'm thrilled with the fact that I am constantly learning.
That's what I love.
I'm not supposed to be learning at this age.
Why not?
I agree with you, but I never imagined that at this age I would be learning at the rate that I'm learning. And frankly, technology has a lot to do with it. There's so much available to me.
I want to just tell you a really quick story. I've always loved acoustic guitar, okay? But I don't know, I'm not musical. My mother-in-law's favorite word is musicality because she is a musician and a piano player, was a piano teacher, and she was always saying the word musicality, and I told her that wasn't a real word, and we looked it up, and it was.
It was.
Okay? It's a real word. So it's definitely a real word. So I said to my wife the other day, we were driving, on my bucket list of things I want to do, I want to learn how to play guitar. And my wife, in her nice way, said I was crazy, and of all the things, and really that's on the top of your... Okay, fast forward to that night when we get in bed and we're about to turn out the lights and say goodnight, and she turned to me and she said, you know, that's what I love about you. And I said, what are you talking about? She goes, remember you told me you were going to learn how to play the guitar? You never stop wanting to learn. You never want to stop conquering. I love that about you. Don't ever lose that. If you want to learn how to play guitar, go learn how to play.
Did you think that when you were younger that you were like that?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, I would have said the same thing. I would have said, no, everybody else is learning and knows more than me and is smarter than me. And all of a sudden, I'm finding myself here going, gosh, where is everybody?
I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm absolutely certain this is what happened. Jim Young said to me, you know, you really have a knack for the stuff I talk about. And so I want to invite you to come with me on this trip to Asia. This was early 2004, January 2004. And I was invited to go with the head of real estate from Cisco Systems and Train and the biggest developer in San Diego and Lincoln Properties and Jim Young and then me. And I'm like, I don't really belong in this group, but if they're inviting me, I'm going. And I spent my own money, and what I got was a gut check about what my contribution is or could be. And so the first couple days I said nothing. I was polite. I observed. I learned. We went and we saw some of the most incredible commercial real estate developments, cities, smart cities like he talks about. It's what we saw. And then we would get in the van and go to the next site, and all those guys would debate the business model. Okay? And I sat there and said nothing.
Just listen.
Just listened.
Oh my gosh.
And then somebody turned to me and said, what do you think? And I started to speak. And the next thing you know, I was able to hold my own in that conversation. For the next 2 weeks, I contributed as much to that conversation as any one of those guys, and oftentimes shaped their mindset. And came home with this new confidence and this new realization that I have so much more to offer.
Youngsters, that is epiphany moments when all of a sudden you're contributing with people that you initially did not think that you could contribute with, and you can. And I've had that moment where I'd start talking and people would listen.
Right.
I'm going like, what's wrong with them? They're listening to me.
I know.
Yeah, isn't that an amazing?
Yeah, no, and really I came home with a confidence, and shortly thereafter, started my own company with a newfangled way of doing business, and started doing public speaking and presentations, and people were interested in what I saw and who I met, and I really had a new professional confidence that has carried me to this very spot that I stand with you.
And there's another lesson to all of you young brokers and others out there, is go out and do things. Even if it doesn't seem like it relates to what you're doing, do it, because you will find out in the midst of it, you're just going to learn so much. Your brain expands.
It does.
It's just
see the world, invest in yourself. Free is only worth so much. Spend money to make money. All those things fit right here in this conversation.
This is a great conversation. I love this. This is part of what I love doing. For more information about our sponsors, click on the highlighted links. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor and having your logo behind me, for thousands of people to see, contact me at sponsor@creradio.com or click on the highlighted link.